of course, the main event, because it has Mindaugas Terasaitis in it, so understandably. Obviously. Mindaugas Terasaitis versus Daniel Prokopchuk, right hand, 77 kilos. What I would think would be a title eliminator. This is a rematch. When they pulled? 2023, 24?
Could be a year, could be 2 years.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Oh yeah.
It was a epic battle from start to beginning. Started with Daniel absolutely dominating.
4-2 for Mindaugas. It was title match, and its difference is right now you need just 3 wins.
Yes.
And that, in some way, could be advantage for Daniel. Mm-hmm. Because longer it goes, it's always better for Mindaugas, as it seems like he's great in all those wars, and he has proved before that if he's in some kind of struggles, and endurance is great, and in long fight he could win. So maybe it is little advantage just to have a fight without a title behind that for Daniel, but we will see. Yeah, they have pulled multiple times, and they pulled before a super match or a fight in Moldova.
Yes.
In Daniel's country or hometown in Chisinau, we were there. They have pulled before in East-West, of course. They have pulled before not a super match, but best of 3 when Engin organized in Istanbul. So they have had a similar type of fights multiple times before, and also, of course, Worlds, Europeans, and in a super match format. Only time when Mindaugas won was previous time 4-2. All other times in a super match format, or sometimes when it's like a multiple fight, Daniel were able to dominate, and I believe that's why he is looking forward this fight even more than Mindaugas, because he wants to prove that it was some kind of mistake or accident or what, and he have to be a winner of this one. We will see, but otherwise they have pulled so many times. Maybe we have to see someone else again. But it's not so many people to put against Daniel.
I think where you are also on the same level, it's few guys that actually could fight there. I think it's a good match. I really think it's a great match. I don't see, if Mindaugas wins, he doesn't win easy. Like he can't win Daniel easy, because even if Daniel loses the wrist, he's still in the match. And I think they both know what happened last time. I think Daniel, he said like his hand got really tired and he lost a hand very early and he couldn't arm wrestle anymore. So I think he probably focused on that. We have seen him top roll more than anything else recently. He doesn't really pull hook, and he had great success versus, I would think, some good inside pullers, but I want to see how he does versus Mindaugas. Will he be able to top roll Mindaugas? For Mindaugas, I think the strategy is very easy. Get the hand and get the shoulder in. Like, get this and get this. And so Daniel is not only here, but he's more here. Yeah. And I think that's what he will try to do.
For years, we saw that Mindaugas is able to take Daniel's hand, but even when he was able to, or succeed with a hand, he was not strong enough, or not maybe sometimes technical, or I would say he made some mistakes also in positions he pulled before when he was able to take a hand and couldn't go for a pin. Right now, that was the first time when in a previous super match when he was able, after taking hand, take control over Daniel's arm as well.
He was struggling the first rounds. He was actually struggling taking the hand.
Yeah.
Because I think he thought it would come easier, and I think he wanted to transition, so he stayed a little bit closer. And I think this time he will be very aggressive.
He should be.
He will be very aggressive.
He should be. Otherwise, if that's inside, maybe not that fast. Mindaugas still could slow down, but like a good deep inside arm wrestling, like for sure it's a big advantage for Daniel. And inside, I don't see that Mindaugas is strong enough to give him some close fight. He can slow down. He could be maybe in this defensively position and hold a little bit, but not really to fight in the first few rounds. Maybe when they both are very tired and still Still inside, Daniel is clear favorite. And as you said, lately Daniel is pulling much more outside than before. Yes. He used to pull outside when he was a junior arm wrestler 10 and 15 years ago, and he used to pull outside as well. But right now, especially against, as how he pulled against Alan Zaluya when he was able to control hand, how he won first round against Samushia.
Yeah.
He's great.
Which is someone that has good inside. He's great blocking it.
But also in a fight, in a previous fight between Daniel and Mindaugas, we saw that at some point Daniel was trying to go for top roll, but once he's going for top roll with Mindaugas, he's losing his hand directly. So maybe something is changed. We don't know. We don't know what Daniel is preparing and how his training is going. But before, against great top roll arm wrestlers, he was not able to take a hand control. Yeah. He was able sometimes to get them inside.
Yeah, he's very good. Put on a strap. He's very good on getting inside.
Yeah.
I think Minda will try to get that wrist moving. That will be the first job, and then trying to get his shoulder in. Who do you have as a favorite?
Me, myself. Yeah. Probably I need to be a little bit more serious and
I think you need to be more serious,
and go out and school both of them. Yeah, that would be probably like best option. But
stop. You heard it here first. You heard it. That's a commitment. It's a handshake. Next time, would you like? Well, I think you and Minda, a rematch would be great. We probably would love to see that.
I had talks with East West already about that, and I said, like, of course, for my personal perspective, yes, it should happen, and it will happen. Just I want some other fight between, like directly a previous fight
Bob
was with.
Brown.
Oh, yeah, it was already but someone else. Yeah, in maybe my weight category, maybe bigger, but that's different talk. That's different talk, and it will happen. And most likely, also my fight with Daniel will happen again. We have never pulled a super match, so would be fun, would be interesting for me, and I believe I could, same as with Mindaugas, I could give both of them some tough time, and we will see. Time will show. Okay, table will show.
Who's the favorite?
But about previous fight. Mindaugas won previous fight. In my eyes, Mindaugas is improved, and he's even better now.
He was probably.
Yeah, and maybe probably Daniel as well. And if fight goes kind of similar, and at some point, which is before round 3 is done, Mindaugas is able to take control over Daniel's hand. He has good chances of winning. He has good possibilities to take it. So small advantage, not big, small advantage. It could be very close, but I again kind of see that Mindaugas could take this. Like maybe what if you want some I don't know numbers, or maybe like 55, 45. Maybe, but it's close. It's close. But I see in a long fight, in a late rounds, that there is some advantage stylistically and physically what Minda could do. But he need to slow down. He need to slow down. Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
I think he needs to be aggressive. He needs to be real. Because sometimes he just kind of waits. And even with Ustino, like he didn't really attack much. He attacked to get position. But I think with Daniel, if you attack to get position, he might be in a more comfortable position. Like I think you need to take something, and then you can come back.
He's smart enough, and he knows who he's pulling, and he should be. But same is Daniel. Daniel is very intelligent arm wrestler, and like we said before, he is growing. He's growing in his abilities, in his understanding, in his technical ways he's using. But still, his hand is vulnerable, and at some points, it could go or bend back, and then.
Yeah, I think it will be. Listen, if it all comes down, can Minda slow Daniel down? Yeah. That's how I see it. Because I see Daniel can just get where he wants, and it's very hard to get out. We have seen it multiple times. I see it as a match of the night. I think it's going to be just an epic battle.
Yeah, and like it happened before, then Daniel won without a hand control. It's much harder task right now. Minda's arm strength. He's developed a lot, and his arm right now is very strong, and I don't see.
He calls it hookish power.
Hookish or whatever, but I don't see right now that Daniel will just press without a hand. I don't see that. I think that Daniel, to win, he needs or inside position or some control over pronator, but not really that he can without a hand, without rotator in that lost position, just with pure strength. I don't see that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Daniel is like nothing is statical in a sport, and it's always changing. But
it's also he just pulled. I'm thinking, how will that impact him, right? He just pulled.
You talk about WAF walls or
no? East was West 20. Minda just pulled.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And probably it was like it's more.
Okay, you said about
physical.
Mindaugas, I thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's more mentally than physically because you have to get ready and then you kind of relax. And knowing him, he just got right back and continued training. And I think there was talks of him pulling on East versus West 21. So I think he just continued working there. And I'm really excited for this one.
Yep. Awesome. Absolutely. So who's your favorite?
Minda by a little because he won the last one. But I never count Daniel out. Daniel is insane.
So you're listening to me?
Listening to you. Yeah, I'm just copying ideas.
Getting smart.
Yes.
Good. So looking forward, yeah. And let them fight, and then I will take both of them. Yeah.
Both of them. You take winner or loser?
We can do both in a row. One day would be maybe too much, but
separate between 2 days.
Yeah, need some little rest in my age between, but
Yeah, excited guys. East versus West 21 live in Atlantic City, December 13.
Top quality arm wrestling. Yeah, looking forward and don't miss that.
Yeah, stay strong.
I love arm wrestling.